Donald Trump became president of the United States in 2016 because he tapped into widespread frustration among American voters who felt left behind by the political establishment. Running as a Republican outsider, he promised to make America great again, focusing on issues like job loss, illegal immigration, and trade deals that many believed hurt American workers. His background as a businessman and media personality gave him strong name recognition, and his blunt, unfiltered communication style resonated with millions. He defeated Hillary Clinton in a surprise victory by winning key swing states. Despite losing the popular vote, Trump's rise reflected a broader populist movement and desire for dramatic change in Washington. Donald Trump positioned himself as the ultimate outsider in a system many Americans viewed as broken. He ran against both the Democratic and Republican establishments, criticizing career politicians as ineffective, corrupt, and out of touch with everyday citizens. This anti-establishment rhetoric resonated especially with working-class voters who felt ignored by Washington elites. His bold promises to drain the swamp signaled a break from politics as usual and gave many Americans hope for disruptive change. His campaign captured the anger and disillusionment that had been building for years in rural and industrial communities. Trump's emphasis on restoring American manufacturing and protecting U.S. jobs won him massive support in the Rust Belt states. He argued that globalization trade deals like NAFTA and outsourcing had destroyed American industries. His message to bring jobs back, crack down on unfair trade practices, especially with China, and prioritize American workers resonated deeply with people in states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. These messages helped flip traditionally Democratic strongholds to Republican in 2016, giving Trump the electoral edge he needed. Trump made immigration a central pillar of his campaign, pledging to build a wall along the southern border, enforce stricter immigration laws, and prioritize American citizens' safety and jobs. For many voters, especially those concerned about illegal immigration and national security, Trump's tough stance was a refreshing alternative to what they saw as years of lax enforcement. His rhetoric was controversial and often divisive, but it energized a base that believed the federal government had failed to protect their interests and borders. As a longtime businessman and reality TV star, Trump understood how to command media attention like no other candidate. His every tweet, soundbite, and rally created headlines, sometimes controversial, often outrageous, but always in the spotlight. He bypassed traditional media by using social platforms like Twitter to speak directly to his audience. This allowed him to control the narrative, mock opponents, stay relevant in the 24/7 news cycle. His name recognition, celebrity status, and ability to dominate the media landscape gave him a massive advantage in visibility. A large portion of the American electorate felt betrayed by globalization, Wall Street, and decades of economic policy that seemed to favor the rich and powerful. Trump's campaign spoke to these frustrations, vowing to stand up for forgotten Americans. He framed himself as a billionaire who couldn't be bought, someone who would fight for ordinary people against the global elites. His ability to channel economic anxiety into a populist movement helped unify disparate groups, white working class voters, rural Americans, and disaffected centrists under a banner of nationalism and self-reliance. Hillary Clinton, despite being highly experienced, struggled to connect with key voter demographics. Many viewed her as part of the very political establishment Trump railed against. Controversies like her email server and perceptions of dishonesty damaged her public image. In contrast, Trump's campaign zeroed in on swing states with razor-sharp focus, visiting areas Clinton neglected. His electoral strategy, fueled by intense rallies and direct outreach, allowed him to win the Electoral College, even while losing the popular vote. This strategic targeting helped secure his path to the presidency. Trump's campaign was fueled by a powerful populist undercurrent. He spoke directly to the frustrations of ordinary Americans, especially those who felt that political and corporate elites had ignored their struggles. His America First message focused on putting the interests of American citizens before foreign aid, International agreements or global alliances. This included prioritizing U.S. jobs, renegotiating trade deals, pulling out of agreements he claimed were unfair, as like the Paris Climate Accord, and reducing foreign military involvement. For many voters, this nationalist message felt like a return to dignity, sovereignty, and self-respect. It wasn't just about economics, it was about pride and power. Trump's populism gave people a sense that someone finally had their back. Trump's rise was also fueled by a cultural divide in America.